Going on, y'all? This is OBB, the Diecast News Guy, bringing you guys with another NASCAR Authentics 2021 Wave 4 Diecast review. And this is a really cool one that I picked up, actually, I believe I got this at Target, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't know, I could be wrong. I probably did got it at Walmart, for all we know. But hey, everything is pretty much unpredictable at this point when it comes to getting the newest stuff from NASCAR Authentics, because, yeah, it's just been really weird. Especially Walmart's, man. Walmart's have been so bare with the inventory, so it's not even funny. But today is going to be on Brad Keselowski's 2021 discount tire Ford Mustang for Team Penske. This is definitely going to be a one-of-a-kind diecast to have, since this is technically going to be the last time we're going to see Brad Keselowski drive the discount tire car, a long-time sponsor that, has stayed with him all the way back to the Xfinity days. And yeah, speaking of the devil, guys, this is actually a car that he also ran last year as well, which we'll get to in a second, and has something to do with the Darlington throwback race, because yeah, technically this car is considered a throwback from last year's standards. But anyways, without further ado, enough of me just talking and showing the box. Let's unbox this bad boy. Let's take a closer look at the discount tire 2021 car driven by Brad Keselowski. Alrighty, guys, we got this diecast out of its box. And before they start on this diecast review, let's look at the accessory that comes with this, which is the cheaply made sticker. So you can see right there, I mean, it's nice and glossy, but, just a sticker, nothing too crazy. They got the number 2, Brad Keselowski, so, very sloppily written name. I guess that's cursive for, Keselowski standards, discount tire, and, the good old number 2, and part of the paint scheme as well, which looks pretty cool with all those nice lines and curvatures. But back to the diecast, guys. A very nice looking, very familiar paint scheme, guys, even though it's a brand new paint scheme change compared to last year's discount tire car. But however, though, I'm just going to say this, guys, that this is basically his throwback car from last year, because you guys know Miller Lite usually does throwbacks, and they decided to do a throwback of his 2010 discount tire car. When he won in the NASCAR Nationwide Series. Remember those days in the 22 discount tire car that was driven by a lot of, Keselowski was technically the first guy that made that car really shine, and then eventually all the other Penske guys came forward. And yeah, from what I know so far, I think discount tire, I don't know if they're going to be going with Brad, but from what I've heard, they are possibly going to be going to Austin Cindric and Ryan Blaney. From what I heard, they're going to do part-time rides, so that's pretty cool. But I already see some we got some bleeding action right here. I don't know what the hell happened right here, but yeah, nice red or pink mark that's right here on top, which that's, I guess you could say that's not worth quite getting. Stupid, I know. But yeah, this is a unique look at it. This is a very nice, paint scheme. I think this paint scheme works a lot better than, the traditional discount tire scheme. Basically, if I do have the discount tire scheme from 2019. It's basically the same as 2020, but I have it currently packed away right now because you guys know I'm in the process of moving. So, doing the diecast comparisons are going to be quite bare bones and non-existent, which is unfortunate because I know a lot of people like to see the differences of each paint scheme. But yeah, this car was originally canceled in the 1/64 scale from last year. But I guess after that Darlington race, guys, which I think he had like a top 5 car. I think he started like somewhere in the top 5 and finished 11th. But I think somewhere in after that, Discount Tire said, hey, you know what? We're just going to use this as the primary for the rest of the remaining races that we have Discount Tire. And they decided to make this the primary Discount Tire car for this year, which, I think it definitely works a lot more better. There's a damn paint chip on the freaking splitter. Sharpie, where are you at? Oh my god, that is going to bug me. But I think this paint scheme definitely, what I've been trying to say is just like this paint scheme, I think, just really flows a lot better. It does stand out a little bit more, and it's very familiar, especially for the Keselowski and Penske fans. You guys are clearly going to know this. Just a lot more going on. Because the original discount tire car just had a lot of white, and the paint scheme was pretty much the same. I think just where the black is, I think there was a lot less black and more white, so they kind of opened that up a little bit. But I think it goes well, especially with the sponsors. But I think the only contingency differences that I see, of course, we barely have that many now anymore. They're pretty much non-existent. Freightliners, you guys know Freightliner, that took over the Alliance Truck Parts sponsorship. So that's one difference right there. Nice decal quality right there. They came to line up the lines right. Goodness gracious. Line out quality control. Another paint chip right there on the spoiler. Just $5 quality as finest. And it's just me, or is that Worth logo way too high up? Discount Tire, let's get you taken care of. Well, hopefully. And we got some sort of tribute sticker right here. I don't know what that says. It's too tiny to read. And then again, I didn't bring my freaking glasses with me, so can't see without my glasses, damn it. But yeah, Brad Keselowski was able to win in the, well, not in this paint scheme, but I think the last few times he already has one win so far in the 2021 season. I mean, Keselowski's always been one of those guys that's been consistent. Kind of like Kurt Busch, you know, he's just able to go out and just win races. And I'm really curious what Keselowski's going to do next year, guys, with Roush. I mean, I definitely do think, you know, it's going to be a new step in the right direction for Roush because this team definitely needs something. And I think Keselowski might be the guy, guys, but we'll have to see. I mean, I don't want to make any early predictions. Another thing I noticed as well, guys, last year's Discount Tire card, the Tires.com logo, it's above compared to last year's, which was on the bottom. So that's another difference to compare and contrast as I'm giving you guys that. And the rim quality looks pretty good where the paint is. There's not much, you know, heavy. Usually there's like a lot of fadiness that I've noticed, especially on my Ryan Blaney Menard's car. So the paint quality looks pretty good on these rims. I do like that a lot. But yeah, this is not exclusive, guys. We are going to be getting the ARC version of this car in the Gold Series and also the metal chassis version. Can't stress enough, guys, the metal chassis diecast. Every single diecast that's produced in the ARC Gold Series will be produced in the metal chassis. So we're definitely going to get one of these. And I think it's a really cool diecast, guys. I think it's definitely one that I think is... I've noticed a lot of the Keselowski stuff is starting to sell, guys, because especially with the news. So, you know, I'm sure we have something to do with those damn scalpers. I mean, you know how much I mean, the Lionel's one thing I can hate on, but scalpers are another thing, man. I just might have to just make a rant review of just scalpers in general, because those cocksuckers, whew, let me tell you what, those guys, I tell you what, I am not a big fan of them. Not a big fan at all. Because especially with this diecast showing you guys $5 quality at its finest. But I also do like the red side skirts trims, the red spoiler and splitter. I mean, just really stands out. I mean, even though it's a pretty bare bones basic scheme, and I think what Keselowski ironically got 2 wins in the Discount Tire car, half his wins from last year, from what I remember. Well, actually, no, wait, just 1 win. He was able to win this car at Bristol in the old Discount Tire scheme, and then his other 3 wins were with Miller Lite from the Coke 600 last year, and then of course the Western Auto Alliance Truck Parts sponsorship that he won at Richmond and also at New Hampshire, which first time I saw Keselowski win in person, so that was pretty cool, you know. Gotta love Brad Keselowski, man, but I think one of my best moments to ever think of Keselowski, I mean, a lot of people remember him from, you know, the Texas incident from 2014, but I remember when this son of a bitch, you know, came out during the championship ceremony, and on SportsCenter, they interviewed him during his championship season in 2012, and he was pissed drunk, man. I don't know, that was just, you know, Keselowski, it's like a love-hate relationship, you know. When he gets competitive, he gets, you know, pretty rowdy, like Logano and Kyle Busch, but he's a pretty likable guy. I mean, when you get him in the interviews, and he really doesn't hold back, and I don't know, I think that's just what Roush needs. So, you know, feel free to comment below if you guys have any memories to share about Brad Keselowski. Really want to hear your guys' opinion on that, because, yeah, I mean, this is definitely going to be a diecast I definitely would recommend getting. Usually I don't really recommend that much Keselowski diecast because they're usually the same, but this one is very unique, really cool, and if you guys really enjoyed the throwback, if you really want to consider a throwback, because I think it's still too early. I mean, yeah, it's what, like 10 or 11 years now since that car ran, but hey, it's just really cool, and this is just going to be something down the road that we're going to look back at and be like, hey, Keselowski had, you know, a pretty loyal sponsor with Discount Tire. Who knows? Maybe Discount Tire will join with Roush after all. But we'll see how the future holds. But anyways, guys, this is going to wrap up the diecast review of Brad Keselowski's 2021 Discount Tire Ford Mustang for Team Penske. Comment, like, subscribe, and if you guys enjoyed this video, you know, do what you can to help out this channel, and appreciate you guys' feedback. And I will catch you guys next time. This has been OBB, the Diecast News Guy. See you guys next time on another Diecast review.